Big AC the one. What's happening, folks?
What's going on with you? Hey, I was in the V today.
Yeah. Oh, doing what?
I was shooting a podcast show at the library.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
The library they I didn't know that they do this, but they let you reserve little conference rooms for free.
Okay, that's nice. That's dope. That's dope, and it's probably affordable too, huh?
It's free. It's affordable.
Shit,
it's
that's
free.
even better. Look at that. Look at that. See that now that's using your resources and compiling what you got around you. See now that's the way right there. There's no excuse.
No, we got to be bigger than our biggest excuse. We got to get bigger than that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We could say all day what we can't do.
Man.
Let's say what we can do.
Into the season for the Baltimore.
Huh? You freezing,
man.
Is it me?
Baltimore. Yeah, the Baltimore Ravens, man. They had a sad end to the season. You know, man, they was my adopted stepchild for the playoffs, man, and we went out bad, man. Same thing for them Detroit Lions too.
Same thing. Man, well, you know,
was you impressed by the young brother that played for Washington?
Yeah.
Man, me too, man. I mean, to be the first rookie, man, like on the verge of going to a Super Bowl, that's big business.
Well, let's see who they have in their camp. They have that guy Magic Johnson who won in his rookie season.
There you go, Jay.
So you know he's surrounded by champions. He's surrounded by a championship culture.
That's it. You know, Terry McLaurin finally getting to show what he could do. Scary Terry out there on the outside, man. They got a little something to be reckoned with, and man, they act like they got something to prove, man. I'm almost thinking it might be Washington and Buffalo, man.
Yeah, no, I've been on that plane too. But as long as Philadelphia got that running back and they can block for that running back, I don't see. I mean, Washington it's gonna be a tough matchup. It's gonna be a tough game. Plus, they division rivals.
Yeah, true that. So I mean, this is their third time playing each other. I think Philly won both of them contests already, right?
I think so.
And it is hard to beat a team 3 times in 1 year. And we talking about they playing their best ball if we going by what we saw last Saturday.
Yeah. No, they clicking on all cylinders. So I'm just hoping that the Bills can get by.
Yeah. Me too.
That's what I'm hoping. Because I watched that 30 for 30 the other night when the Bills went to 4 straight Super Bowl.
Bro. Hey, they really had one of the more dominant teams of our lifetime. On the real, they really
just couldn't close it.
They really did. They just didn't close it. You know, kind of like my Niners been the last few years, and that's why I'm hoping that the hiring of Robert Saleh, bringing that man back to the building, is going to make a difference on the defensive side of the ball, man. That's an extremely positive hire in the positive direction for my squad out there. So shout out to Robert Saleh getting back in the building over there in Santa Clara.
What about the Raiders hiring Pete Carroll?
You know what? I like that. You know why I like that? Because Pete Carroll is a dude that don't back down from nobody, right? And you want to talk about somebody who can reverberate a culture, man. That dude steps in the building with a vision and a mindset. You feel me? And he rubs off. He exudes confidence, man, and just positive thinking and reinforcing it, man. So I'm excited to see what Pete Carroll gonna do. That makes the cold mix up in the AFC West, man. Cold mix up. A lot of people talking about they should deal Max Crosby to the 49ers. What you think about that?
I think that's a go. That should be a go. If he want to go, if he want to get to a place where he can maybe win a championship in the next couple of seasons, so be it. Get him over there. Get him over there.
Yeah, because I mean, on the real, Niners gonna have to front load it this year because once Brock Purdy get that check, man, it's gonna be it's gonna be looking scarce around the camp.
Yeah. But you know what? The 49ers are in a good spot because they can negotiate.
Yeah,
they have a lot of negotiating power. They quarterback, they got a lot of negotiating power with all of the players on their team. So,
I mean, because if he being realistic, man, if he want to win, they're gonna be like, dude, when everybody was out, you couldn't do it by yourself.
Yeah. So
like that's not taking nothing from him. He hella raw, but bruh, you hella raw because the shit around you is hella raw, and you just fitting in.
Yeah. No, I'm on key with you on that one, but I'm looking forward to next season, not only for the Ravens, but I'm looking to see what the Chargers do. I'm looking to see what some other teams do in the league. So
see, man, that was a cold shakeup right there to the AFC West, right? I was like, man, you got Andy Reid, Jim Harbaugh,
and John,
bro, Pete or no, but just in the AFC West, Pete Carroll, right? And Sean Payton, bro.
That's gonna be a hell of a division.
Bro.
It's gonna be a hell of a division. You're not gonna be able to say nothing else about them teams, but they well coached,
bro. Like you say, well coached, man. Like we say, coming from winning culture. Winning culture, man. If the Raiders is looking to make a turnaround, I think they went the right direction, and they let go of their general manager and everything. If I'm not mistaken, Tom Brady been in there, really pulling a lot of the strings.
They just hired the Raiders. Just hired a GM too.
Okay, yeah, but shit, I think Tom Brady is still like football operations.
From Tampa Bay, he came from Tampa Bay.
Okay, yeah. See, I ain't mad about that. You know what? That's probably hey.
He got ties. He got ties. See, all of them got ties together. He got ties with Brady. So I'm pretty sure he got that nod from Brady. So that I'm pretty sure that the owner of the Raiders went and said, let's give him a shot.
Oh yeah, because Tom Brady, I don't know, is he part ownership now with the Raiders?
Part ownership of the Raiders, yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I know he calling a lot of shots, and he's definitely a part of the movement now, and that's the best thing for him, to tell you the truth. Man, bro, Tom Brady got one of the best football minds that we've seen. Yeah. So yeah, him being in there, man, and just pulling some of them strings and being like, no, we ain't settling for this, man. We gonna go get us a real one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't gonna play around with this one because this is how championships is won. We're gonna go get us a real one of these. Like, man.
Yeah.
He's the reason why I don't think Max Crosby will get about the building, but they might decide to rip it down to the studs. You never really know.
Yeah. No, it's possible, but I'm liking how things are shaking up. I'm liking that the Jets went and got that black coach from
Aaron,
Detroit.
Aaron Glenn. He used to be a DB of theirs back in the 90s.
I know Glenn. Yeah. He was I used to play with him on the game.
Yeah, on the game, 31. He was pretty slick, man. He was a solid corner for him through the 90s. When they had some pretty junk teams, because the Jets had some junk teams, but now he has been a part of some real top notch coaching staffs. So I'm excited to see what that brother can do right there.
Yeah, give him a shot though. They gotta give him a shot though. Don't just give him 5 games and then say you're done. Let's give him a shot.
That's another thing too. I'm really wondering if this is a sign, if a coaching move that Aaron Rodgers signed off on, or is he gonna be looking to retire or get up out of there?
Well, Aaron Rodgers ain't gonna be a Jet next year.
You don't think so?
I don't think Aaron Rodgers is gonna be a Jet next year. I think he's gonna follow. He's gonna follow in Brett Favre footsteps, and he's gonna be a Viking.
Viking or something. Yeah.
Hey,
why not?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Why not, man? And, he might mess around and go over there and win a Super Bowl.
And win a Super Bowl. So that's why I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is Aaron. They're gonna get that brother his own stuff. He want his own stuff in there. I want to go pick my own players and my own coaching staff. I'm not over here to be handpicked already. I'm not doing
for real that. And even though Sam Darnold had a damn good year by standards, right? Because he had really failed since he got in the league. Besides that, right?
Yeah.
But Sam Darnold came out, had a real nice season, but I don't know if they definitely are sold on him 100%.
Who, Darnold?
Yeah.
No, but that's why I say, man, you gotta open up your options. You gotta get your things opened up when you get hire new people. You got to let them get their stuff in there. Just like I start thinking about in Denver when Sean Payton came to Denver, he didn't have his quarterback he wanted. Now he got Bo Nix. He got Bo Nix, and that's who he wants, so he can coach him better.
And you know what? And that's true shit. And really though, Bo Nix fits with what he's willing to do. You know what I'm saying? It fits Sean Payton's style of ball. And see, all you really looking for is that good marriage. And that's why I say, like, the Niners gonna go ahead and pay Purdy, and they should. Because man, he is a student of the game, and he really fit in up under Shanahan, and he done figured out what he wanted him to do. So, Man,
Mm-hmm.
ain't
Mm-hmm.
no problem with it. They gonna cut
Mm-hmm.
him a bag because that's what they do around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but man, I wish that the NFL really had a better system for how they slot these paydays, man. Because
Yeah.
really it's just like next guy up. Okay, even though you're not the very top quarterback in the league, you're gonna be the top paid quarterback in the league. Blah blah blah. Like that's ridiculous, bro.
Well, it's the market.
Yeah, it's that's what I'm saying. It's the market. I
It's
really
the
wish
market.
they would adjust the market in a way to where no, to where okay, let's really have a real talk and sit down and give you $40 million a year, which is hella respectable, but at the same time you ain't earned no more than that.
No, no, no,
And
no,
and,
no.
and, and we ain't cutting checks on potential. We know what that is. That's throwaway money.
So, what you think about? I know we on sports, but I
Yeah.
want to transition over to some
Okay.
entertainment right quick.
Yeah. Let's get it.
I want to know what you think about the backlash that Snoop Dogg and Nelly has gotten from performing at uh,
At the
a
Trump
Trump
rally.
a Trump inauguration party.
Well,
That's what I'm.
I'm
That's
gonna
what
tell
I'm
you
calling.
like this. Snoop, I gotta say, you got everything that you got coming because he said, "Which one of you Uncle Tom ass niggas go perform at a Trump rally, bro?" He was talking hella big shit. This on cuz everything, lip, lip, lip,
Yeah,
lip, lip. When he got elected the first time, now he get elected this time, and you up there with your Uncle Tom. No, Uncle Tom is really a G though. Let's
yeah,
get that shit straight. Uncle
yeah,
Tom is not no punk shit. But no, the real. Snoop talked all that big shit when Trump got elected the first time. Called
yeah,
motherfuckers all out their name and said, "Which one of
yeah,
you suckers is gonna get up here and do it?" And
yeah.
now you the first one in line.
Well. I got the other story on that.
Okay.
He wasn't performing for Trump per se, but somebody up there in that office or somebody that's in
Yeah.
a political position has
Right.
been given to Snoop's league, his football league.
Okay.
Somebody
Okay.
been giving donating to his football league up in there, and so that was
Okay.
a favor. That was supposed to have been a favor for him, and
For
that was supposed to be like being able to not perform for the president per se, but to
right.
get more scrape more elbows with other people to
Yeah.
continue to fund
Yeah.
his league and stuff like that. That was Snoop's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
And,
and, and
hey, and I always respect it when it's for the kids. We
yeah,
love it, right? But at the same
yeah.
time, he knew that was gonna look like he was like he was straight contradicting, man.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right. You're right. Bro, when I first heard it and I looked at it, I felt the same way. I was sick. I was like, damn,
Yeah,
man, you really doing this? But when you
man.
think about the
Yeah,
Nelly had a interview with Willie D. And
right,
Willie D asked him some great questions about why would he perform for
right,
for
right,
Trump, and he was like, "Man, I respect the office. Period. It's not
right.
about who's in office. It's not about what's going on up there. I
Yeah,
respect who's in the office. Period. I mean, I
yeah,
respect the office. Period. Because of the, he went on to talk about men and women fighting in the army and all of this in the armed forces and all of that type of stuff. So
yeah.
he's not a both of them. They're not Trump supporters per
No, I
se,
get
but
that.
they
I get
but
that.
but they are trying to support their own causes,
Off
their
top,
own
off,
stuff.
off top, and what better way to get your word out there than to get it done while the president talking? But all I'm gonna say is this, right, man. It ain't a great look
No.
because he took such a strong stance
Hmm.
against this,
Hmm.
and no matter how we chop it up and try to put it off on a technicality,
Hmm.
Snoop, you don't get a whole pass on this one in my book. Now Nelly, I don't think Nelly said nothing too bad
Hmm.
about all of this, right? But at the same time, any rapper should know that they gonna catch a little flack for dealing with Trump, right? Because
Period.
he done made some pretty close to racial statements. I'm not gonna call
But
him a racist. I'm
yeah,
just gonna he done made some pretty close to racial statements though,
yeah,
and he done said some off the hook shit to where
yeah,
you say, man, how could
yeah.
you associate and affiliate your brand with dude? But like they
Hmm.
say, it's with the office of the presidency.
Yeah.
And like, man, that can open some doors for anybody. And so, that's going to further their causes. And hey, to each their own, right? But man, I know that for me, right? I if I'm gonna make that strong of a stance, I'm not gonna walk it back like that, man.
No,
I
no,
gotta
no,
stand
no,
on it.
no. But people love you one minute and then they hate you the next. So
Exactly.
that's just how I see it. I mean, I
Yeah.
can't speak for nobody else, but I know that that's how it works in social media. That's how it
Yeah.
works in life.
Yeah.
People all up on you for being you,
Bro,
and
for
then all
real.
of a sudden something happens, and then they don't want to like who you are. So,
Bro, and you know what? And that's why it's always important that we should stay grounded and like well within ourselves, right?
yeah,
Because I know for me, I don't care what numbers say for the week, or I don't care what the numbers say for the month. Man, I know that, like, hey, if you fucking with me, you fucking with me, and if you're not, you're not, right? And
yeah,
like, we can't make nobody sit in front of a screen and do nothing. But
no,
all we can do is just keep coming in, doing what we love to do, man, and putting down something good, right?
yeah.
And man, and let the folks that vibe with us.
Yeah. That's it, and that's all. That's all I want. That's all I want to do.
That's
I
it.
mean, that's why I'm an independent.
Yes.
I'm an independent. I'm not a. I don't register with the Republicans or I don't register
Man.
with the Democrats. I'm an independent
Yeah. Yeah.
because I like variety.
Yeah.
I may like something one of the other sides do, and so
Yeah.
how do I look going across the line? So
Right.
I'm one of those.
I gotta agree with you 100% because that's the best description I would say of where I'm at. I'm an independent and free thinker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Trump might have something good this week, and I may like it, and he
Mm-hmm.
may come out with some other 5 other things that I hate. Right? Guess
Yeah.
what? That's life, and that's the breaks. I can say that it was the same when the other people was in the office too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like, man, some of the stuff that he signing off on, that Biden signed, I'm like, good, man. That was some bullshit that Biden was signing off on. And then
Yeah.
there's some of the stuff that you like, man, why are you doing that? Like
Yeah.
a lot of people, and that's another good topic right there. A lot of people was tripping off of the pardons that he gave out when he got into office, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Boom. Because what did he do? He pardoned a lot of them dudes that was part of that January 6th militia.
And we were talking about Trump, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember, he had that rally at the end of his last presidency
Yeah.
where them dudes stormed like the Senate building
Yeah.
or something
That
like that.
capital.
Yeah, the Capitol, bro,
Mm-hmm.
and went in, and so he went ahead and gave all of them cats that got arrested, pretty much gave them full pardons,
Yeah.
and got them up out of there, right? So it's a lot of people saying, hey, what kind of shit is this, man? This president is promoting racism and that type of violence, right? Because what is it saying that you're gonna basically tell these people to go march on the damn Capitol, and then they
Yeah.
go do it, right? And you gonna throw your hands up like you didn't do shit, like I
Yeah.
didn't throw no
Yeah.
stones,
Yeah.
right? Boom,
Mm-hmm.
and then turn around and give them all pardons. Man, you playing with the system, man. You making a mockery of what's supposed to be such a proud democracy and this great institution that they call living in America.
True democracy.
Yeah,
True democracy. That's
yeah,
what it's supposed to be. But yeah, we live, we learn,
yeah, yeah. We do.
we fish through and
Yeah,
keep going.
man, and that's all we ever can do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is intake new information, right, and adjust what we got going on the fly, basically.
Hey, your Ham Right podcast, D Ham and
Yeah,
C Ham got at me
yeah,
on Facebook.
yeah,
I can't wait to do something with them.
yeah, for sure.
Your Ham Right podcast, they it's a podcast. I think everybody should go check out.
Yeah,
They put one out every Sunday. So two brothers from Florida,
Florida, right? Yeah,
and they doing their thing. They got a good product going.
yeah, they do.
Yeah, so that's one. They had something on their show where they was talking about an issue, but I was wanting to know your stance on that thing where they say that your guy trying to pass about head of household on your taxes. If a woman put the guy on child support or the custodial parent put the other parent
Right.
on child support, they can't claim head of household, and they can't
Oh
claim
wow.
the credit, the income credit. How does that sit with you?
Wow, that's crazy. I mean, I guess that's regulatory shit that's got to happen for like Social Security not to burn out in 10 years or something like that. So
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. But
Yeah.
I didn't know that was going on. Now that is crazy in the sense that now what about somebody who's not in a traditional relationship? What if they
Yeah.
claim head of another household, right? But they got a baby with this chick, and she's taking him for child support, but
Yeah.
what he calls his homestead, where he's head of household, he is at how, like, what does it do? So like there's gonna be a lot of
loopholes. It's gonna be a lot of
yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of things that people are gonna do and try
right, right,
that's gonna tear that part down, tear that
man,
apart.
man, straight up. I mean, we got these polyamorous relationships where people, having multiple spouses and
Yeah.
all of this, that, and the other. Man,
Mm-hmm.
there's, like you said, there's so many twists and loopholes, man, that I don't know if that's one that they're gonna really be able to enforce, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure that they're gonna make a few people's life hell, because
Yeah.
it's always gonna be a woman out there that's scorned and feeling a little vindictive or maybe even justified, but that's gonna be ready to go get bruh pockets. And for that fact there, it's always gonna be a couple of these cases that we're gonna see out there in the front line that's gonna be probably some savory shit to talk about. The
Yeah,
point is,
I
wrap
think
it up.
they should get a committee together to overlook that whole system and
Yeah,
see how they can
yeah,
change it.
yeah. No,
See how
no
they can
doubt,
change it.
no doubt.
Um,
Really, really, too, man. It should. They really need to talk about the bias that goes into like a woman always basically getting the custody of the child. That's like, man, that's for sure. Unless she do something hella foul,
yeah.
right? Before a man to win custody of the child, basically the woman gonna have to go be on dope, be out running around.
Well, I beg to differ with that part. I think that you have to, whoever gets there first, and
Yeah,
whoever puts forth the effort
right,
to get that child into their custody. You have to put forth a lot of effort as a man. You probably have to put
yeah.
more of an effort, I would say, to
That's what I
do
was
that.
thinking.
But I think because I know a couple of people that like my cousin, for instance, it took him a couple of years to
Right.
get his kids, and
Yeah.
he finally did it
Yeah.
because he was
Yeah.
persistent. He was persistent, and he didn't let the circumstances, be that as they may,
Right.
overtake him and push him out of the running.
Right. See, and see, that's what's up. My hat's off to him, man,
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of people do get overwhelmed by the system and the hurdles
Mm-hmm.
that's put in place, and
Mm-hmm.
like you say, I do feel like that the consensus would probably be that, yeah, men do have a few more hurdles to jump through to
Mm-hmm.
show that they are going to be the proper custodial parent
Mm-hmm.
to be awarding custody,
Mm-hmm.
man. And
Mm-hmm.
like I say, that's a steep hill to climb. I do feel like, you know what, maternal instinct is something that's been the long stead, right?
Yeah.
People have always talked about maternal instinct.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if people think about like a fatherly instinct, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know if people think that maybe like, oh, a man's not going to be as well equipped, but I find that to be that's definitely ludicrous, man.
Yeah.
It's some incredible fathers out there, man, that I've seen doing great jobs, man, and just, man, again, man, let me salute everybody out there that's taking care of their business, man, and
Yeah.
stepping up and taking care of their responsibility.
Yeah, shout out to my folks, Durante Hollins,
Yeah,
for showing me the way. My cousin showed me the way
yeah,
that it's
straight up,
possible. It's possible if you stay in the game, if you
right,
keep yourself in the game. It's possible
man.
that you can hang around and you can win.
Hey, that's it.
Regardless, the ball is gonna bounce your way. It's gonna bounce your way. It just got to. It's not like,
Yeah,
you're not gonna be the Buffalo Bills of the '90s and go 4 times
right,
and not win it all.
right.
You got to just keep showing up. Keep
That's it.
showing up.
That's it.
So
That's it.
that's my thing. I think, like I was saying, I think they should put a committee together to really come up with some rules and
Right.
regulations that can fit for both, not just one for both. It got to fit for all. So that's what I think should happen. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, no, that's it, man. That's the real. You know, like, man, for the struggle that even black people got to be getting a fair shake. Period. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, it's a cold game, man, and hopefully one day we will get the recognition in monetary terms where we get compensated. But don't hold your breath.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. And then I heard that there is some type of more of a stimulus package that's supposed to be coming out for us so the guy that's in office can look good. Try to look good with the public.
But even though Obama did create that money and you know what I'm saying, and really put that shit in play a long time ago, Obama. Yeah, but that's okay.
Yeah. I mean, people use what they can use.
Straight up.
To become popular, to keep themselves relevant or popular with some of the voters.
Oh, that's it.
Or people. Period.
Yeah, I'll take the check.
Yeah, no. Me and you both. But we got to understand. We got to understand what that's about.
Yeah.
You just got to understand what that's about. That's I mean, you know, it's like giving a drowning man an oar. You know, you give him that oar and you pull him out of the thing.
Oh,
and he's supposed to be forever indebted to you, or is he supposed to say thank you and shake your hand and move
push on?
Yeah. Which one is he supposed to do? I mean,
I'm for the latter, but you know, I'm sure that this motherfucker gonna expect everybody to bow down.
Yeah, you owe me. I don't owe you nothing. You owe me. Thank you. I appreciate you for saving my life.
Yeah,
that's what I do. But I'm not gonna dedicate my life to repaying you.
Hell no. I don't owe you 2 rusty nickels.
Yeah. That's real. So, man, just like you said, shout out to all of those parents that's doing it from both sides, both angles. It's a real treat.
That's it, man. No doubt. Also, too, man, for everybody out there that they got events and shit you want to organize online, don't ever forget, looking at StreamYard is your place. Man, got everything that you need, man. Connect, direct, man. Go ahead and get that shit and make it turn into a check.
Make it turn into a check.
You know,
my
man.
guy.
It's been a beautiful joint, man. What we gonna do? We gonna stay on a little longer, or are we gonna?
We could do a little longer. It's not a problem for me. What do you think about? Let me ask you this question. What do you think about adults saying other adults are missing? Like say at our age, right?
Right.
So a girlfriend call the people and say you're missing.
Oh, okay.
What is that? What is that about? I mean, I have mixed feelings about that. I have somebody told me a story about that, this person is missing. Is it that they don't want to? Is it that they don't want to deal with you at the time, or what is that?
Right. Well, I mean, so you talking about reporting them missing to the police and all that?
Yeah. Mind you, the person is sound mind and sound body.
Right. Man, see, now I don't see how another grown person that's not like maybe like your mother or somebody can report you missing.
Yeah.
Now somebody like that, because you would expect no matter what relationships you decide to do with or without in your life, usually most people stay connected to their mother or whatever, or say their father. But other than that, some other grown person can't really do that. That's an invasion of your privacy.
Yeah.
Because you might have just decided to walk out and get a pack of smokes one day, like they say, and never come back, right? Hey, and guess what? If that's your decision, that's your decision. You reporting me missing, that's going to allow the police to come do a welfare check on me whenever they do find me, right? And really put a ruffle in the situation that I'm into right then.
Absolutely.
So I ain't with that.
I ain't with that either, because if I don't want to, I'm a grown man. I don't think that even being if I was a married grown man,
right?
That's asking a person to check in. That's asking a person to you don't know what happened. Maybe that person had some mental stuff going on that they didn't want to have exposed they spouse to or their girlfriend to,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know. I just think that's odd. I just think that's
But
odd.
the point is, like, you don't really owe that communication to nobody as your
Yeah.
own person, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, if you just decide to not talk to somebody at a certain time, they don't have the right to go looking at, getting it, interrupting your flow enough to be sending other people to look for you. Nah,
Sending folks to look for you.
look,
I can't.
man.
I don't know. I just never been that type of person. Now
Yeah,
I'm courteous. Don't get me wrong. I'm
right,
courteous. I may drop a line or two, about what
right,
I'm doing or what's going on because I not because I feel obligated, but
bro. Because you want, because
it's
you
just
choose
because I
to.
want to. But
Yeah,
to be painted, to be put in that picture where they say you obligated to talk to
man.
somebody or you obligated. You're not obligated to do that,
Mm-mm.
young man. You're not obligated to do
Not one damn bit. And I'm gonna
that.
tell you like this: anybody who's waiting on that, or for me to kiss their ass, you'll be waiting a long time.
That's crazy.
You know,
That's crazy.
hey,
That's
like I
crazy.
tell them, when I die, remember to tell them to bury me face down so the world can kiss my motherfucking ass.
Bobby Knight.
That's it, baby. You know.
Bobby Knight. Yeah, no, that's real. That's real. That is so real. That's so real. But I just, man, I'm just a man's man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do things like that. I'm not trying to hurt nobody. I'm not trying to,
No.
push nobody off the cliff or nothing. But I just ask for a little bit of room. Just give me
That's
a little.
it. That's it. And to please respect your decisions
Yeah, yeah,
in life,
yeah.
because my decisions ain't gonna always make everybody happy, but
No.
they definitely designed to make sure I'm happy. Right?
They designed for that.
And anything else,
They designed for that. That's how that works. They designed for that.
that's it. That's it. That's
Oh
it.
man. Oh man. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, people do, man. They really do get shit misconstrued, and get to feeling like entitled or like they got a right to invade on or intrude on another person's life or space. And it's like, yo, man, really, none of us wake up in the morning on anybody else anything, right? Unless you go borrow something from somebody.
Yeah, it's that entitlement that people feel when they get
Yeah,
a title,
yeah,
when they get a title like girlfriend
all right,
or maybe boyfriend
yeah,
or these titles that they get, and they get this entitlement that they feel like
man,
they should be involved in each and every corner of your life, and
yeah.
that's not that. Everybody got to have something that they do. They got to have something for themselves to be themselves.
And too, though, people got to be real about how they handle initial situations, right? Because a lot of times too, you'll cut somebody out of certain something because they showed you that they not really cut out for that, and that you don't want, basically you don't want them to embarrass you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want them to show up and act clammy like they did the time before when you tried to introduce them to it. And so when you just say, nah, you know what, I get with you later, boop, and spin off, then they think, motherfucker acting funny.
Yeah.
No, I'm not acting funny, bro. I'm just going to do some shit that I know you ain't comfortable with. So let me go on and do me, and I'll see you when I get back.
Yeah, I'll get up with you.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And like, man, the word, you hit it on the head though, man. Entitlement, bro. Like, I can't stand people that get a sense of entitlement over anything, bro. Even the shit that we buy, we half-ass don't own it. If you look at the law, man, half of the shit is written up to say that they could take it back in the end if they really want to. Ha ha, jokes on you. But at the same time, we still got to play the game and buy or own certain things so that we can have a certain value to or worth to our to our name, man. And it's like, yo, man, at the same time too, it don't take much, right, for you to buy a little something and build your own little thing, right, and just sit there and grow your own food, have your own little piece of the world, bro. You don't have to play this game. Like you really could, for a little bit of not much, go start your own life, right? And go really do something else. But people ain't really ready to make that change. It's like
No.
it's
Mm-mm.
so much easier to keep
Go to
doing what you're
7-Eleven.
doing.
It's too
Yeah,
much easy. It's easy to go to 7-Eleven.
exactly.
That's
Exactly.
that's the convenience. The
Yeah.
convenience. That's the mode
Man,
our society is on.
that's it,
Convenience.
bro. That's it. And it's like, man, remember when we used to have to walk blocks to make a fucking phone call, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I mean, shoot. Remember when like everybody wasn't on your hip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes, man, you'll leave the house on Friday and don't touch back down until late Saturday or early Sunday or
Yeah.
something, right? And people be like, "Man, where was you at, blood? I was
Yeah.
calling you."
Yeah.
Like, man, blood, I was Santa Cruz. I was out here with the bros. I was
Yeah.
doing this with the folks, man. I
I
was,
was doing all of this other
bro,
stuff. Yeah.
boom.
Yeah.
And hey, and when we didn't have cell phones, guess what? If
Mm-hmm.
you didn't get in, you just didn't get in. I
You
catch
didn't
you on
get
the
in.
next one, cut.
Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm.
That's it.
You wasn't in on that one.
That's it.
Um,
Man.
I just want to give a shout out to Trans in Vallejo.
Oh
Man,
yeah.
Trans. I went to Trans today, man, and
Ooh.
man, I got me some of that, some of them fried. I shouldn't be eating this stuff, but I went and got the fried shrimp and
Oh
some
yeah.
basa.
Ooh wee.
And man, shout out to Trans. That's a
Shout out
good.
to Trans, man.
That's a
Hey,
good.
a real
Even though
fish.
the prices have gone up,
Yeah.
still a good place to eat sometimes.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, right? I will say that it's a place that I never feel like the value ain't there because, like I said, the price might went up, but the quality is still what
For
you
sure.
expect.
For sure. They fried up for
Yeah.
you right there. The cornmeal that you wanted in, everything.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
and
so
yeah, salute to House of Soul too, man.
mm.
House of Soul in Vallejo, they closed down after I'm sure over 40, 50 years
Serving the
of service
community.
to the community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was a huge. They did they sponsored a lot of youth
Yeah.
sports.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Yeah. You can see that they stuff out there in center field that they
Right.
advertisements out there in center field. So
Oh,
yeah,
all the time.
salute to them. To them. I
Yeah.
hope they get into something else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Hey,
this other truck out here called Delicious Dishes
okay.
in Sacramento. They do catering and everything like that. This black woman is a chef, and she opened up her truck, and
Okay.
her food is fire. Her
Going on.
whatever
Oh
she
yeah.
does is fire. So
Yeah. Yeah.
people, I love people when they open up food spots.
Yeah. Straight up. Man,
Mm-hmm.
straight up. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And just for stepping out there like that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
man, bro, like, man, like you say, when it's especially when it's a one of a kind, or like you go and it's just they got their own thing going on, man, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like, man, yeah, that's what makes the world go round, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
A husband and wife team.
oh, that's dope.
They're a team. They really do
Yeah.
things. They cater. They do catering. They do all kind of events.
Oh yeah,
So
that's dope. And
Delicious Dishes.
what's the
Look
name
them
again?
up on Instagram.
What is it again?
It's called Delicious Dishes.
Delicious dishes. Okay.
Yeah, look them up on Instagram,
Yeah.
Facebook. She's always posting different things about her
Yeah.
business and food and all of that. They got this thing called the Big Daddy. Well,
Right.
you go up there, you get 3 meats, you get hush
Ooh.
puppies and all
Yeah.
kind of stuff be up in that
Ooh.
thing.
Oh yeah.
So I treat myself every once in a while with that
Yeah.
because that's something I shouldn't be eating every day, but
Right.
every once in a while.
Right. But yeah, man. Hey, got to get a treat session in, man. Every so often, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Got to get
yeah.
that in. Got to
Mm-hmm.
get that in, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey. Like man, like shit, man. Shit's been going dope. Shit's been going. It's been a whirlwind, man. And in the last year, bro, like man, I just look at everything that's going on, man, and I just say it like this, man. I'm definitely blessed, bro, that we done came together and just man and made this collaboration an ongoing thing because
Yeah.
man, it just man, you know what I'm saying? It's man, it's like man, it's the perfect center to everything that's going on.
Yeah, especially at the end of your week,
Yeah,
when you know you want something to talk about, you want to get another person's opinion on it,
that's it.
and bounce stuff off of folks. This is a great podcast without a name. So that means it has no name that's gonna pull you to one subject or one part of the spectrum. You're gonna always, it's gonna be all over everywhere. We can talk about anything.
So man, before we get out of here, we got to get some picks in. What's your picks going into this championship freaking weekend?
Man, I want to pick against Patrick Mahomes so bad, but I gotta pick the Chiefs over Buffalo. But I wouldn't be mad if Buffalo won.
Yeah,
that's my one. And then Washington. I'm in with Washington.
Yeah. Okay. Well, shit, we gonna go opposite sides of the coin. I'm going Buffalo all the way, and I just feel like, man, Saquon Barkley and the job that he done in Philadelphia, man, that's it. That's gonna really show up when it counts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They say pack your defense and your running game, and Philly seem to pack them two things no matter what. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with them because, man, last week in Philadelphia was kind of nasty, the weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's going to get no better this weekend. So, man, it's going to be ugly out there. It's going to be a nasty game.
If you can play in that powder, you good.
That's it. And I don't know if the passing game translates to me. So I'm going to go Philadelphia on the NFC. Man, and I'm going Josh Allen, man. You know what? I think he's trying to make a fucking statement, man. He's trying to make a statement. He's a California guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, man, I want to see the man get his get his flowers out there. I want to see him get his flowers out there. So I'm gonna go ahead and bet against them. You know, Patty Mahomes this week.
And I'm a rough buff hater. I'm a rough buff hater.
Yeah.
I gotta hate rough buff. I got to. Josh Allen is a rival. Lamar Jackson. We gonna beat them one day.
Oh,
we gonna beat them one day,
bro. Hey, and the cold thing is, like, man, it came down to some weird calls, man, and like some plays where I felt like the offensive coordinator tried to get a little bit cute down the stretch, right? And that happens sometimes, man. When you really out there in that chess match, and that's what it was, man. They was battling. That shit was back and forth. The game within the game, the chess match that was going on between coordinators and shit, bro. Man, that shit was epic out there. So I know sometimes you outsmart yourself, but I felt like, man, it was a couple times, man, they should have just stuck that ball into Henry, man, and he looked like he was going to tear it off. And they was pulling it out and going past.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, you go with what you go with, right?
Yeah.
And man.
Well, I think it's just mainly turnovers, man. You can't turn the football over. You cannot. You just can't do that. You can't put yourself in a position to where you have to have something. I got to have this play, this 2-point conversion to stay alive. I got to have this. You can't put yourself in that situation. If you put yourself in a situation where we can get this field goal and we out of here and we done, that's a separate deal, separate issue. And so who knows, that we probably would have went to overtime and still lost.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, because of the way that we played. That was indicative. This game was indicative of the way that our season went.
Kind of a microcosm of the ups and downs. Like, even though they was So what would you say is the biggest position in need? What do you want? Where you want to see them improve the most?
I want to see them improve the most on defense. I want to see them either get another pass rusher or another linebacker because it's just hard, man. If the other team can't score, you can win the ball game. But you can't give up. You can't give up points. You can't give them up. You can't give them takeaways. You can't give them stuff like that. It just don't work. Just like when we played Pittsburgh the first time, and Pittsburgh beat us without even scoring a touchdown. They kicked off field goals, and I think they had a defensive score. So that's what I'm saying. You got to be able to keep them off the board. You got to be able to keep. So defense is always on my mind when I'm thinking about who they should draft and who they should go get.
Yeah, no, you're right. It is. I'm not gonna lie, right? Oh, and that's what I gotta say. That's another thing I love about Philly is that they went out and got my man for the defensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he used to be the Niners defensive coordinator when
I
Harbaugh was
forget
the
his
coach.
name. I forget his name, but
Bro,
I know who you're talking about. I can see his
bro,
picture in my head.
hey, and he is raw. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
them going out and getting him, I feel like, man, that was a commitment to just what you're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Making sure that your defense is stout. You know what I mean?
Because if you do that, you in more games than you out of them.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
and
it.
that's what we want to be. We want to be in these games, and we want to stop
Yeah.
these teams from doing that tush push.
Yep.
We want to get them out of that range. We want
Yeah.
to make sure that they they have third and long. They
Yeah.
got
You
third. You
need
got
third and
third
three.
and
You need
long.
third and three or better.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
let's work from that side
Right.
in.
Right.
Our offense is gonna be what it's gonna be.
No, that's it.
We got some nice playmakers. Our
Yeah.
offensive line is good.
Yeah.
And so that's already set. That's already gonna be that. But the
Right.
defense,
Right.
we need to be able to start out giving it to you instead
Right.
of working it into the season
It,
and
it,
then giving it to
it
you. We got to start out giving it to you.
yeah, it sounded to me like y'all need a good outside backer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, linebacker, middle, outside.
Like somebody that pass rush some of the times in the blitz packages.
Khalil Mack, come
And
see
can
us.
get there,
Khalil Mack, come see us.
yeah, right. But somebody too that can drop back in coverage when they got to, right?
Yeah. Because that's what they do. That's what they do. They'll put everybody up at the line, and then the quarterback will be okay. Well, I don't know who's coming. I don't know who's bringing their ass up in here. And then when you hike the ball, you got 800 of them dropping back in coverage.
Man, bro. Hey, that's the sickest play. But you got to have the players to do it, right? You got to
have the players to do it. Yeah,
you got to know that nobody's gonna get burnt coming off the line.
Yeah. You gotta learn that. You gotta know that. But Baltimore always got players that they can do that with. They always, that defensive coordinator is something else.
Yeah. No, hey, man, gets down for the crunch. Right, that's why I say, man, I'm definitely happy. Like I said, to see we went ahead and got a legitimate defensive coordinator. But to see that the Raiders went ahead and got Pete Carroll, man, I thought he was going to end up as a defensive coordinator this year again.
Yeah, no. Somebody got to take advantage of that IQ. Somebody got to take advantage of that rah-rahness he got. Somebody got to take advantage of Pete Carroll's knowledge of the game, man. Take advantage of the knowledge, and which made me think about.
He really is the perfect coach for that city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I really do think so because he's somebody who's big enough to take the spotlight on when the team ain't good.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the team get good, he fall back and let the player shine.
Yeah.
Man, he's always been real masterful with that. And so man, he gonna go ahead and do what he got to do to get that shit turned around.
Yep. Now let's switch sports right quick just before we get out of here. What you think about Doug Christie?
Doug Christie, man, you know what? He's actually done a much better job than I was thinking he would.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, man. He been real solid. And actually, what is he like? I know he's like
over 500. He's over 500.
Yeah, no, he's like 10-5 or something like that.
He's over 500.
Yeah, no, man, he done a nice job, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, man. I didn't think the Warriors was gonna look like they needed Kuminga to be good and ready that bad, but like they need Kuminga to come back and be a couple of things that people ain't being. Because man, bro, I ain't never heard Steph Curry talk about retirement so much.
Yeah, no, he's ready. He's ready to get up. He's ready to get up out the game because it's he don't have that. He don't have this super team no more. His super team, they ain't locked in like that.
And on top of that, he old to the point now where like now I need you motherfuckers to be what you supposed to be.
Yeah. And that window he's seeing is closing quick. Now if they can make a move to get somebody that can be alongside them that can boost them back up, then I think he'll stick around for a minute. He'll stick around for a minute. But if they can't make that move, a la Jimmy Butler or somebody, then it ain't gonna work.
No, you're right. You know what? Like you said, I can see him playing another 4 or 5 years, even. But
Yeah,
like physically,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
bro.
He gotta
He
want to.
but wanting to get up and go out
Yeah.
there, not on no average team, and he said it.
Yeah, no. I got to give it to him
Yeah,
for even putting it out there that he want. That's what he want to do. But the Warriors have to, in order to get back to greatness like they was, they got to get the players that can
yeah,
play in their system. And
yeah,
if you don't, then you're not gonna win.
yeah.
Uh,
No, that's
and,
it.
and so that herein lies the thing. Mark Jackson gave you that team.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? So that says a lot. Now you don't have that team no more. What
right,
kind of coach are you?
man. Hey, and you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. He's smart enough to be frustrated, right? But at the
Yeah,
same time, what can he do about it, right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
and we gonna find out a lot about Steve Kerr going down the stretch of this season.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
yeah, I really do think so, man.
mm-hmm.
Shit, hey, it's been a pleasure, bro. Every time we get together, it's your nigga from that end, but I'm out.
All right, all right, all right, all right. There we go. We got your boy came on. That's big AC. I'm big OC. I'm talking with OC. I'm up here trying to eat on this nice fish that I bought from Trans. Shout out to Trans Vallejo and Vallejo Broadway. Um, Fry your fish up for you. Everything for you is pretty good. Shout out to Delicious Dishes. I had some of them earlier. I think it's last Sunday. Man, just I like to eat good food. But I know I have to cut back on the fried stuff. I got to cut back on all of that other stuff. So I'm willing to do so. It's just that I got to get disciplined. But this is Talking with OC. I'm your host, OC. That was Big AC. He came on with me. And we talked about sports. We talked about little life stuff, you know what I'm saying, sprinkled here and there. Also gave our predictions in for this weekend's game. So if you missed it, you can when I get off of here, you could go back and look at the post on Facebook, or you can go look at the post on the Instagram channels. And before I get out of here, I want to say thanks to StreamYard. StreamYard is the best place to bring this podcast alive to the masses. It has a great issue, or excuse me, it has a great is the word I'm looking for. It has a great interface, so where you could go ahead and use this thing for meetings. You can use this thing for podcasts. You can use this thing for just virtually talking. StreamYard, go get StreamYard. StreamYard got a lot of amenities too when you get the StreamYard. So StreamYard, I appreciate y'all for doing what y'all do, helping us out. So yeah, I just my regular thing. I'm gonna get back to my regular thing that I'm doing here, trying to move forward and push forward in life. So just remember, if you have any problems with yourself, go get it checked out. If you're having problems with your mental health, go get it checked out. If you one of those and you have this big pride and ego about yourself, and you want to just go lay down, or that's up to you. But I'd rather use my insurance. I'd rather go see somebody that can provide some help that I need if I need it. So just be aware of that. And this is Talking with OC. I'm your host, OC. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see y'all on the flip side next Friday, 7:00 or 7:30 to 8:00. If y'all want to get on, I'm gonna put the link up, like I was doing today, putting the link up. So just click on if you want to get in and get on a good topic. All right, y'all. Have a good evening. I'll holla. Let me end this session.